Good morning, Tico Gringo and everybody else. Hey, listen, in the Washington, Seattle area, we have a lot of smoke right now from the fires that are burning in Washington, Oregon, and California. And so it looks like it's just a cloudy, foggy day, but really this is all smoke. I think we probably have it better than a lot of people do in our area. But in our family, I'm really feeling the heaviness of the air, the grit that's in the air from the smoke. And so I was starting to think about how we could kind of offset this for our family, because especially with COVID that's going on and we're about to go into flu season, we really have to protect our lungs right now. This is our yard right here, and you'll see that it's really green. It's green because we water it, probably more than most people water, but we're especially watering right now because we found that there's something about just running our sprinklers that makes our air feel lighter and cleaner. So we've been doing that. So I thought about what I could do in the house as well to help us breathe a little bit more easily. So I wanted to share that with you. Okay, so here we are inside, and this is what we are using to make our air a little bit more breathable and to support our respiratory health with the fires that are going on, and also, you know, with COVID and flu season. So in all honesty, when we were in Ecuador and COVID started, we didn't have a lot of access to medication, so we automatically started boiling fresh lemongrass and eucalyptus to support our lung health. And praise the Lord, so far we haven't gotten ill, so we're keeping that going. So here in Seattle, we don't have access right now to fresh lemongrass and eucalyptus, so I went and got some essential oils. I use these in my massage practice all the time, but I was out, so I needed to refill, and I brought them home as well. So you see that I've got the lemongrass, the eucalyptus, and the lavender. So the eucalyptus is probably the most effective for respiratory health and the most known for respiratory health. So I went and took and got 5 drops of the eucalyptus and put that in. I use the lemongrass because it has some antibacterial properties. It also supports GI health, like gut health, with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, things like that. We don't have that going on, but it also makes things smell fresh, and I like it. And then the lavender, we all know that lavender is very calming, but it also supports respiratory health. Things like asthma, helps to deplete asthma and things like that. So I did 5 drops of the eucalyptus, 3 of the lemongrass, and 4 of the lavender, and I just put it in this handy dandy $19.99 or $18.99 or less than $20 humidifier. And we've kept the humidifier running all day, and actually I put it, our house is so nice, in front of the fan so that it's blowing throughout the entire house. So I think it really does help to support our respiratory health. We're all breathing a little bit more easily, and if you want to try it out, please do. Take care, Tico Gringo, and everybody else. We want you to be healthy. Okay, so just a quick recap as to the different essential oils we're choosing to use. The eucalyptus is #1 for respiratory health. You can use other menthol-based essential oils like peppermint, camphor, menthol. They all work really well. What they do is they help to open up the lung tissue so that you can get good oxygenation, which is obviously important. But it also loosens up the mucus that might be in your lungs so that you can cough it out. And we want that to happen, because if you're not coughing out the mucus and it's just sitting in your lungs, that's where bacteria can sit and grow, and you can get things like bacterial pneumonia. So we don't want that, so let's go ahead and prevent that. Also, we're using the lavender, not only for its calming effect, but also for its anti-inflammatory properties. Reducing inflammation in our lungs is great, because then they're not as testy. They don't want to have to cough as much. When there's reduced inflammation, you're not coughing as much, so that's a good thing. And then, of course, I'm using the lemongrass, and I'm using that mostly for scent in my house because I like it, but we know that it works really well for GI issues. So if you're having any GI issues, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, you can diffuse that all by itself, and it will help to decrease those symptoms. So it works well in pregnancy as well. Anyway, we just want to let you know, for everyone who's struggling with the fires, we're praying for your safety, and for everyone who's dealing with the smoke, we're praying for your health. So please feel free to use a little bit of nature to stay healthy. It was created for a reason, so let's take advantage of it. All right, Tico Gringo and everybody else, take care of yourselves.